Coming up next, we're going to go ahead and talk with Thomas Pyle. Let me go ahead and give Thomas a ring here, and we'll get him on the air in just a second. Thomas Pyle is going to talk to us about energy taxes. Now, so you guys are obviously you're very tuned into the subtleties of energy policy in Washington D.C., tax policy in regards to energy, oil, all of the whole range of what you do. Now, what Democrats in Congress essentially want to do, Tom, is to change the tax policy to penalize oil companies and energy companies uh, in terms of actual extraction and production, also in terms of income from foreign subsidiaries. Why don't you tell us a little bit about these changes and how it will impact American energy and consumers?
Yeah, first I'll go through the two types of taxes that they're proposing to impose on the industry. First is what's called the dual capacity tax. In essence, U.S. Energy companies are taxed for their operations in foreign countries, and what would happen is that Congress proposes to eliminate the tax credit that these companies receive, so they're not in essence taxed twice, both overseas and here. However, the catch is that of course if it's a foreign-owned oil and gas company, like say a state-owned company from China, for example, or BP, or Venezuela's state-owned company, so Hugo Chavez's company, they would not be subject to the same treatment. So in essence, the proposed change is actually a kick in the pants to domestic United States companies, and they're given a break to foreign-owned oil and gas companies. The second tax is what's called the Section 199. That's the Washington term for it. But what it is a tax credit that was given by Congress to the entire manufacturing sector in the United States. It was designed to strengthen and to prevent the sort of exodus of manufacturing jobs in this country when we had the recession in the 90s. Well, what Congress wants to do and what the Obama administration wants to do is they want to repeal the tax credit for one specific industry, and that is the oil and gas industry. And what that will, in essence, do is seize up production of oil and gas on the offshore, the nearshore, and onshore, and it will take a real whack at the ability for us to produce our own energy here at home. Now they're talking about raising, I want to say somewhere, the number changes all the time, but somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 15 billion dollars for their programs. And you see the president out there talking about yet another round of stimulus, which of course he's not calling stimulus, but let's call it what it is. It's stimulus, just like these are tax increases, if you will,
Right.
on the oil and gas companies.